doke. Well, we are delighted that it is finally back in stock. Sold out the very first time we offered it was several months ago, and we're going to give you some great ideas. I'm going to take you through your individual choices. So on the Round Brilliant, we have your 2 carat diamond equivalent, and this is what how I'm going to do this. So we're going to show you the Round Brilliant has your 6-prong setting, and you're choosing either vermeil or sterling silver. And notice all the way down, this is how amazing, because these are the manufacturer provides us with the absolute. They are also, they make and design those $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 genuine diamond, gold or platinum or white gold equivalent. So same setters and so forth. So here's what you'll notice. In the 6-prong, in the vermeil, even the prongs are set just like they would in 14 or 18 karat gold in white, because, and that's in sterling silver with rhodium, it's a stronger metal, and that's in everything. So if you have right now a gold and solitaire diamond ring, most likely those prongs are done in white because you want to have the strongest metal holding your diamond in place. They even do that 2-tone look here. So you choose in the 6-prong, the vermeil or the sterling silver, and I believe right now we still have, because we showed this once and that was already extremely popular, 5 through 10. Okay, 5 through 10 in the round. Now, here's the other choice in that beautiful fancy princess, and there's some great stories to that. So same thing in the Princess Solitaire. I'm just gonna bring the 2 choices right next to each other. So we have it in your vermeil, or we have it available in your classic silver. Look at the gorgeous gallery setting. I mean, even the V shape, just like a full 2 carat. And same thing, this is exactly the size of a 2 carat Princess Solitaire in a D flawless diamond. And if that was the case, honestly, I wouldn't even know D flawless, but even if there were some inclusions in a 2 carat, pretty near perfect diamond solitaire in a Princess Cut, you're looking at a $50,000 ring. It's the honest to good truth. So you have that exact look in absolute. It's like a dream come true. Maybe, you know, you are thinking about a new engagement coming up, and the last thing you're thinking is going out and buying an expensive diamond solitaire, because I'm going to tell you right now, they're expensive. Whether it's 1 carat, whether it's 2 carat, whatever it is that you're getting, you're investing thousands of dollars. So maybe that's not even feasible. And I think it's the smartest thing. That's what you read, you know, all the time. It's our most popular. Can you bring back, you know, the 1 carats, the 2 carats, the 3 carat solitaire rings? We can't keep them in stock, especially at these prices, because you know if you've gone out there. Or on the other side, maybe it's always been a band ring that you've worn and never had a solitaire ring because they're just, you know, too expensive. And why pay all that kind of money when maybe you could buy a car, pay off your house or your student loans or whatever the case may be. Or to the other point, you travel all the time. And the last thing you want to do is be worried and be concerned about a ring that you spent a fortune on if, God forbid, something happens to it. And we've all been there. We lose something that we cherish. We lose something in jewelry that we love. And let me tell you something, there is not a more horrible, worse feeling that you get in the pit of your stomach. You're so mad at yourself. And when it's gone, it's irreplaceable. I mean, that's just, you know, the fact of the matter. So whatever the case may be, don't let this pass you by.